Good morning to all of you. Today, in the third class, we would like to discuss about the basic concept. As I told you in the first class about the introduction of macroeconomics, the second video I have already given you the basic meaning of national income and GDP. Today, let us see what is sum. When you define national income, it is the money value of final goods and services produced by the normal resident of the country from within the domestic territory as well as from abroad, right? Now the first question arises, how the income comes? Is there any magical wand through which we get income? No. Income is associated with productive activities. Income can be obtained through so many sources, but for national income, we consider only the productive activities. That is the reason we would like to know about how the circular flow of income functions in an economy. See, in an economy, there are four sectors. Basically, we buy goods and services to satisfy our needs. The second sector is the government sector, main sector, where it provides all the basic facilities, social needs are fulfilled by the government. Third sector is the firm sector, or we call it as producers, who produce goods and services and sell in the market. Fourth, suppose we are not able to satisfy our needs from within our country, we would like to depend upon the foreign country, therefore we have the last component, that is rest of the world sector. That means in an economy there are four sectors, and these four sectors are mutually interdependent among themselves for their economic needs as well as technical needs. For example, the firm wants to produce goods, so the firm needs labor. Who will provide? The household sector will provide. Similarly, the firm needs investment, which will be invariably derived from the household sector savings. Therefore, there is a close economic as well as technical interdependence among these sectors. Now, since your 12th standard syllabus is confined to the introductory mathematics, we would like to keep an assumption here, only two sectors. We are going to take up only two sectors, that is the household sector, right? The second sector is the most important sector, that is firm sector. That means we are going to discuss two sector model. So out of four sectors, we are considering only two sectors for our discussion. Now how these two sectors interdepend among each other? How? Through their interdependency, income generation takes place. Simple. Say I am a teacher working in KVS, some of your parents are working in various service areas, some of them are running business, right? Now we all belong to household sector. We give our factors of production to the firm sector. In what way? We give our labor, we give our land, we give our capital, and so on. So that means we supply factor services to the firms, right? This is one flow. That means household sector to firm sector. Now what the firms will do? Firms will make use of these services supplied by the factors and produce goods. That is what their job is. After production, the firms will invariably sell the final goods to the household sector. That means here the sale of or supply of final goods takes place. See the flow, first flow took place. For household sector sold their factors to the firm sector. Firm sector by using it produces goods which will invariably sold back to the household sector. Here there is a dependency between firms and household for sale and supply of goods and services. Household sector sell their services, firm sector sell their products. Here money is not involved. But for calculation of national income, we need money. No problem. So how money comes? When we involve the monetary payment for such transactions. Because when the firm sector receives the factor services, it will pay money to the household sector in the form of, say, wages, salaries, rent, interest, right? That means the firm sector gives money to the household sector. With the help of that money, the household sector purchases goods. So the money which the firm sector receives from the household sector is in the form of buying of goods and services by the household sector. Now, clearly if you understand, there are two flows takes place. The upper flow, or you can say the outer flow, is called real flow, whereas the inner flow is called as money flow. There are two flows. First flow is the real flow, where goods and services are exchanged. The real flow, money flow, where the money is being transferred from one sector to another sector. With the help of this money flow only, income generation takes place in an economy. How? Let us take just. Now, let us take only the money flow aspect, right? That means I am a household sector, right? And I depend on the firms for various type of final goods and services. So when I sell my factor services to the firm sector, I will be getting it back money for my services in the form of wages. Say I am getting 800 rupees as wage. 800 rupees. What the firm sector will do, firm sector will sell all the final goods to me, that is sale. Whereas with the help of my 800 rupees, I will be buying goods from the firm sector, say worth 600 rupees I am buying. Here I got 800. Whereas I am buying for 600 rupees, or what you will do with the remaining 200, that is invariably savings, because 600 is the consumption, 200 is the savings. So why should we bother about the savings here? I would like to go a little ahead of this. In an economy, the income generation process takes place due to the economic and technical interdependence between the household and firms. To be very simple, what is circular flow of income? Flow of income or goods and services between the firms and household is known as circular flow of income. Why it is called a circular flow? Because it is mutually interchanged. Firms should give goods, households should give back services. Or buy goods from firms, we should pay money to the firms, and when the firms receive our services, it will pay remuneration to us. In the form of these two flow, income generation continuously takes place. As long as this process continues, an economy is continuously getting income. This is what the simplest idea of income generation, right? So in this, there are two flows takes place. I would like to talk about that also, though it is a little higher level concept, you must know very clearly. How? First one is known as injection. Second one is known as leakage. When you talk about the circular flow of income, we should know about the injection and leakages too. How? When the firm sector gives 800 rupees wages to the household sector is not going to spend all the 800. Why? Because we know we keep some amount of money to satisfy our future needs too. Therefore, 600 we spend, that is for our current consumption. 200 rupees we spend for our savings. That means 600 flows back to the firm. 200 is retained. That means 200 is coming out of the system. 200 is saved. Whatever is being saved, it is not again pumped back in the system. The circular flow. So this is coming out, which is leakage. Leakages are the outflows in the circular flow. Similarly, when we import, leakage happens. When we pay tax, leakage happens. Okay. Now come back to injection. When the 600 rupees goes back to the firm, firm has to pay 800, so there is a 200 rupee shortage. How the firm sector will fill it up? Firm sector will pump in additional investment of 200 rupees that is being injected into the system, that is inflow in the system, which is known as injection. Similarly, we can say export is an injection, subsidy is an injection, right? So in the circular flow, let me summarize. First, the meaning of circular flow of income, that means goods and services as well as money between firms and household in an economy. Or you can say it's a flow of money, goods and services between different sectors of an economy. How income generation takes place? As far as the money flow and real flow takes place in an economy, the income generation process continuously goes on. Then what are the two types of flows? Money flow, flow of money between firms and households. Real flow, flow of final goods and services between household and firms. Then the concluding concept is injection, that is what is coming inside the system, inflows to the circular flow. Outflows means what is being flowing out of the system. And we can say examples for injection: investment, export, subsidies, economic subsidies which are provided by the government. Leakages, examples we can say import is a leakage, savings is the leakage, and whatever the tax we pay to the government is also a leakage, right? Thank you, children. Today let's wind up this simple topic. Hope you all revise, and then we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Stay back and stay safe.